My name is Dorothy Gruber, and I'm a member of the Gold Coast Quilters Guild. I'm telling my quilt story at the Boca Raton Community Center in Boca Raton, Florida, on Wednesday, October 17, 2018. This is kind of a memory quilt. As you can see, there are lots of African animals on this, and my husband and I went to Africa in 1997. It was a wonderful trip. We enjoyed seeing all the major animals, big, small, wild. It was just fascinating. And a year or so later, we retired from our jobs and became snowbirds. And we came to Florida for just 3 months. We used our car to travel from New Jersey to Florida, so I could take my sewing machine and my husband could bring his golf clubs. I was so fortunate to be able to go to Quilter's Marketplace in Boca Raton, where a group of us would get together and quilt once a week. I walked into the shop and I saw this material. And I said, oh, that is wonderful. It reminds me of our wonderful trip, and I just had to have it. The owner of the shop, Marilyn Duarte, helped me to frame each of these individual animal pictures. And she suggested the attic windows and the 2 color frames to bring out the pictures. I did this quilt while we were in Florida. We rented a lovely home that had 2 bedrooms, and the other bedroom, the spare bedroom, had a queen-size bed. So I was able to lay out everything and put the colors together and make sure that it blended properly. And that's when I did the sewing. And when I finished it, I took it back to the shop and said, Marilyn, what are we going to do for a border? Because I really didn't have any of these materials enough to complete the border, and I wanted something a little different. And she said, well, she pulled this out, and I said, it's perfect. It kind of gives the African vibe, brings out all the colors in the quilt, and I was just so very happy with it. As I say, it's a memory quilt. It's a memory of this wonderful trip that we had. There's a little sad note. On this trip, when we pulled into one rest stop, we found out that that was the day that Princess Diana was killed in an automobile accident. There was a group there from England on their tour, and they had just received the news. So I always know what year it was that we went on this trip, and I just can't say enough about quilters, their help, their friendship, their guidance. It's a wonderful journey, and I am just so happy to be among such talented people.